What is up, family? We're out here sitting on a little slanted rock with the big old birch tree or something behind me. It is massive. We got the water rolling. We got the kids outside. The family's walking on this Easter Sunday, this energetically confusing Sunday in this matrix, in this world. And it's no shade, no hate on what you believe. But sometimes I feel like an energy shifted at a certain event or a certain holiday is really just a energetic trap for many of us in this reality, especially the ones who have awakened to what this is and how deep this spiritual existence gets. But once again, no hate, nothing wrong with what you believe, and I'm not here to be somebody that argues on belief systems or what is right or what is wrong. But when things like this do go on, you have to be able to protect your energy. You have to be in alignment with your heart's purpose, who you truly are. And you have to understand that it is very important right now that you are focused on this path, this purpose, and who you are becoming as a spiritual being having a human experience. There's no such thing as being separate from the Creator or God, whatever you want to call it. But we are under the illusion or the false pretense that this is the case when it has never been the case. It has been about that inner divine spark and letting that ignite the flame inside of you to actually live a life that is for you. I know a lot of us get caught up in the worldly desires and wanting so much in this world, and we think that we have to get it or it has to be done a certain way, or that a big entity, company, an idol, a celebrity, or somebody with some type of merit has to notice us. We don't have to be noticed by anybody. We have to find our true family, our true tribe, the ones that actually resonate with us and will support us regardless of what we believe. They support us even if there are differences, and we're all able to realize that we are one and we are all trying to work towards the same thing. And that is a higher consciousness, a higher state of living. But some people think there's only one way, there's only one direction in this world. We are all co-creators of this reality, and we have to work alongside our Creator. If you don't do that and all you do is want something in return for nothing, then you're going to find yourself lost, you're going to find yourself confused, you're going to have a victim mindset and feel like the universe is against you. But this is not the case. I know a lot of people like to say it is a you versus you situation, which is quite true. It's not like it's some type of war or battle, but every day you are in your own body, in your own mind, in your own world, in your own experience, just trying to make sense of it all. So you have to be able to confidently make the right decisions. You have to confidently do what is right for yourself and trust that it is going to work out. You don't have to be like somebody else. You don't have to do something because somebody else told you you had to, or they said it was the right way. There is no right or wrong way. It is all about your heart's purpose. It's all about knowing what is within you and trusting that. If you're not able to value your uniqueness, if you're not able to authentically speak and march to the beat of your own drum, then you will find yourself lost a lot of the times. And it's not like it's a big deal to be lost. It's not like it's a big deal to not know exactly what you want to do or be in some type of state of confusion because you don't know where things will come from or how things are going to work out. But you're still here. You're here for a reason, and everything that is going on is happening for a reason. And it's funny how quickly you could fix these things if you look at it from a different perspective and you start to analyze things from that different perspective and not overanalyze it, because we all tend to get caught in thought and the illusion that it has to be a certain way. So remember that you are a free thinker. You are here to live free. You are here to experience this life every single day. And you have to be able to allow it. You have to be able to have some type of receptiveness for things to come into your life. That's why you must allow. That's why you must give yourself permission to do what you've always wanted to do, to write your goals down, to start that new business, start that new hobby, and really buy into it. You have to buy into what you're doing. Don't just go in at half-ass. You have to be able to truly invest what you have into it now. I don't care if it's money, time, your mental efforts. You have to invest something, and you have to realize that you got to give something for it. You have to give something, and you cannot expect something in return just because you gave something. You have to be able to give freely and not expect anything of it. And this goes for anything, whether it be your services or your products. We are spiritual entrepreneurs trying to make sense of it all. And when you actually realize that it won't always make sense on a level of speaking terms, it'll only make sense on a level of feeling terms, how you feel internally, what your mental state is like, who you are becoming, how you see yourself as a person. Your self-image is going to dictate how much money is in your bank account, how much energy you have on a daily basis, and how time ticks on the clock for you, because time is truly an illusion. And there are times in our lives where we realize that it goes by super fast or it goes by super slow. And the more in alignment you are in, the time goes by fast, but it feels like you can slow it down when you're taking action, deliberate action every single day, and realizing that you don't have to expect anything from the universe. You don't have to expect anything from anybody. All you have to do is expect the best from yourself and get after that. So remember, we're all a divine spark. We are all part of the Creator. We are all from the same source, whether we are perceived to be good or evil. And you have to just realize that not everybody is going to agree with it. And you are shifting to a different dimension. You are moving into the fifth dimension where you are loving, you are showing compassion, empathy, and just allowing things to unfold as they unfold, rather than trying to be so frictionable or caring so much about how things happen. You just are able to let it all unfold as it unfolds and trust that it works out. So remember to value your uniqueness. Remember to step into radical action, authenticity, and speak your voice or speak your truth, no matter what people think. There are going to be times where the loved ones in your life judge you for what you are putting out here or what you are saying, or how you embody a new energy, the energy that has always been a part of you. You got to remember, don't let people dim your light. You have to shine it regardless of what they say, and you have to create, because we're here for that reason. Why would you come into this existence, believe in a higher power, but neglect your own power and be so scared of that power you have within inside? Like I said, we're co-creators. We work alongside the Creator, and we do it every single day. If we don't do it every single day, we start to move out of alignment. We will have ailments. We will have depression, sickness, whatever you want to call it. And we didn't come here to be disoriented for too long, because being disoriented, being knocked off the path is part of the path, but not for long. You have to be able to course correct quickly, and you have to be able to brush that dirt off your shoulders. You have to be very resilient. You have to be able to bounce back from anything that happens and realize that it is happening for you. It is serving a higher purpose for yourself. And when I say it's not happening to you, it's happening for you, now I'm thinking about Jay-Z and all that stuff. And that's a whole nother topic. That's just some Matrix stuff, to where I'm just going to pivot on to the point of, watch out for these distractions. Watch out for these celebrities. Watch out for the whole industry that is popping off. The things that they promote to you on your phone on a daily basis. It is all for you, specifically on what you consume, what you research, and how you act. It is all based on your behavior. It isn't you. It's just your thoughts, just like you are not your thoughts. It is just your patterns that this phone or the media is sending you on a daily basis. So when you find yourself getting entrapped in it and you're very curious to what is going on outside of yourself, remember to take a step back and get time in nature, get time alone, get time to write your thoughts down on paper, to figure out why you are so fixated on these things, why you feel yourself being distracted, or why you find yourself idolizing or worshiping people outside of yourself that are just like you, but only shined or shown in a different light. So remember that you are the celebrity. You are the one who can pick up the pieces for yourself, and somebody that is already admirable, somebody that is already loved, somebody that is always and already appreciated. And you're not here to be worshiped. You're not here to be idolized. You are here to give your gifts and not expect anything of it. That's why these people got to that level. And sometimes their ego gets inflated. Sometimes they sell out. Sometimes they just don't even have awareness of what they're doing, but they're fulfilling a purpose for something greater than themselves that is pretty negative. And people tend to fall into the negative in the 3D. So when you're shifting into the 5D, you'll realize who the agents in the matrix are. You'll realize who the negative ones are in this matrix, and you'll be able to have that discernment. And you probably already have that discernment, honestly. You'll see a lot of the hate comments and you'll be like, why are they hating for this reason? They can't see things for what they are. They don't have the ability to discern. They don't have the awareness to realize that we are all one and everybody has different thoughts. They'd rather argue. They'd rather waste their time trying to fit in and be engulfed or in, I don't know, in some type of soul tie with this matrix. You got to be able to detach. You got to enjoy the matrix. You got to enjoy this density, but you got to remember that we have to eventually transcend. We have to eventually move on from this place. And the only way to do that is going within. The only way to do that is accepting yourself as a celebrity and just staying on the path that's for you and being yourself. A lot of people want you to be distracted, or you could say people, you could say forces, you can say whatever wants you to be distracted, including that subconscious thinking or that subconscious pattern in your mind. We have to rewire these things. We have to change the way we see the world. We have to change the world we see. We have to change the way we see ourselves, and life just magically changes. Maybe not overnight, but the way you feel about yourself, the way your body will feel, the way you start thinking about certain situations, certain traumas that you're able to process finally, and you're able to create these new neural pathways in your mind. And that's really the main thing about healing from trauma, because a lot of us have things that happened to us in the past. We all have issues that we need to overcome. So when we rewire our brain and we create new paths in our mind or our brain, things start to align with us and we start to become who we came here to be. So don't forget who you are. Don't run away from yourself. Don't run away from things you have to do now. It could be simple as cleaning your house. Don't run away from that. It could be simple as saving that money in your bank account. Simple as that. It could be simple as picking up a book, picking up a pen and some paper and creating, because you came here to do that. Creating doesn't require you to make YouTube videos like I am. Creating doesn't require you to be a musical artist or somebody that picks up a paintbrush and gets the canvas and gets to work. A creator could be as simple as somebody who just goes out and walks and is just present in the moment and creates thoughts and creates new self-identities, or it could be anything, honestly. Create how you want to create. Find a way to realize that what you're doing is art and you are making something or creating something that is beneficial for yourself, beneficial for humanity, and expect nothing in return. Only expect the best out of yourself. I'm wishing you guys much love, prosperity, wholeness, abundance, you name it. I'm wishing you all the best right now, and I'm just grateful for any of you who watch this video. It's not about the views, it's not about getting famous, it's about serving, and eventually it will work out. Everything is going to play out how it should, and I'm doing the right things for myself on the daily, And I just want the same for you guys. So stay tuned. We're going to keep putting these videos out here, and we're going to evolve. So if you want to support the journey, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and just support the real. Much love once again. Peace.